Hello traders, here into this video is a recap for EuroCAD trade setup that I published last week. So on this recap, I'm here to tell you guys that this trade was actually a profitable trade. So in this trade, we talked about here it's a resistant and here is a resistant and resistant chain to support, right? So resistant chain to support, and what happened? We say we're expecting to buy at this zone, right? If you can see my arrow here at the zone. Now, this price here is 145.30, right? So some of you guys bought at that point, and some of you guys might even buy somewhere around 145.42. So this is it. What happened? We talked about this price, right? Looking for a buy at this zone. This is what we talked about last week, right? And then we say that this place here is what? A resistant, right? This place is a resistant. And then we have another resistant, right? So we say resistant change to support, right? Resistant change to support here. This is what we talked about. Resistant change to support. So if you guys can see clearly, right? Resistant change to support, right? Here we have what? Resistant, we have resistant, right? And here we have support. We can see that resistant, resistant, change to support. And this is a volume profile. So we can see directly here at this point, we can see and we will know that there is from this point of control, right? This point, we can see that this volume run into this consolidation here into this resistance, right? We can see that it runs in there. And this is the reason why we have resistance chain to support here. And then we are looking for a buy at this level, which is 145.30. But yeah, some of you might jump in at 145.35 or 40 or 45. But this is it. So what happened? I talked about this last week, that what we will need to do here is to make sure, right, that we place our stops just somewhere here. That's what I talked about. You place your stop below this low because we have a support here. So if this price pulls below the support and then it comes below this low, then there's no problem. If we go out of this trade, there's no problem because we have a support. So we can confidently place our stop loss somewhere below this low. So that's what we did last week. And we can see, yeah, we place our support here. And we talked about this, that this is 1:3, right? We talked about it because last week we say from this point, right? If we look at it, right? Because we said this is our entry. If we look at it, this is about 60 pips of stop loss. We talked about that. 60 pips of stop loss. And when we go here, we have almost 200 pips. So what did I say last week? 1:3. That this setup is a 1:3 setup. This price move all the way to about 260 pips in profit. About 260 pips in profit. You guys can see this is far beyond 1:3, 1:4, right? So if we say 1:4 is going to be 60, 60, 120, 60, 60, 120, 120 plus 120, we have 240. So 1:4 is 240. This is 260 pips. It's even more than 1:4. So this is actually a very beautiful setup. And we know that trading is not just all about winning. Sometimes you take losses, and that's part of the game. But all you need to do is to just stick to your plan, keep it simple, do not follow the crowd, do what is right, and you will always be in the money. You will be on the winning side. If you have a trading plan and you follow your trading plan with discipline, then success is await you in trading. The reason why so many people find it very difficult to be profitable in trading is because they're not doing it right. They're not looking for the right setup, actually for the high probability setup. Let me put it that way. If you are actually going for the high probability setup, then you are going to be happy in trading. So you can see that this setup, EUR CAD trade setup, last week we published this, and I can see that some of you guys were happy in our trading community saying, yeah, this trade was a success. And yeah, for those of you who have not yet joined our trading community, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit that notification bell so that each time I publish a new video, you can see it. So I want to say that this is it. 1:3. This is beautiful. This is how to trade. So if you have a high probability trade, you either win, take small losses, or break even. You either win, take small losses, or break even. So at the end of the day, you are intelligent with the market. Do not follow sentiments. Do not follow the crowd, because trading, it's all about knowing what you're doing, reading the market. It's all about price action. And this is all we do in this channel. We talked about price action. This is a price action trading setup because we are following resistance changing to a support, and we're placing out stop loss below that support. So if the price come back again to the support line, it's going to be difficult for the price to break below the support. And if it does break below the support, then there's no problem if it takes us out of the low, right, which is 60 pips. And here you guys can see that we place a 60 pips stop loss. At the end of the day, we made it. We took 180 pips. This is beautiful, and this is what we know how to do. And if you haven't yet joined this community, you can join ours. If you like this video, smash that like button. If you haven't yet subscribed, subscribe and hit that notification bell. See you in my next video.